Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark III and welcome back to Production Line, where I am being a cheap miser and I am removing the discounts for universal features. Bear me. Sorry. Yes. I have actually fixed the slight issue where I couldn't see what my money was, so I've moved my recording software tab up here. And oh damn it, excuse me. And in that time, I accidentally finished in-car music. So we have in-car music, which it said something about making a new model. I'm not familiar with that process, so I'm guessing, yeah, car designs. It must be that one. All right, car models. The individual car models your factory produces are shown here. Each model can have an enormous number of variations based on which features are included with the vehicle, and all these features are priced individually. Your salespeople will automatically match prices to the current market price for each car feature, though you may choose to overrule them here to make cars sell faster or slower. Ooh. Current price category of the car is shown here, along with the price category it currently falls into. When prices reach certain levels, the category will change, and buyers' expectations of what features will come with that car will change also. Do not try to make luxury cars, for example, until you've researched all the features that people will expect. Alright, new model. You can create different variants of each car, perhaps to have models at each price category, by clicking on the New Model button. You can also archive old models, which will prevent new ones of that type being produced. I have no idea what I'm doing. So down here, these are the features currently researched that you can apply to your car model. Ticking them here will ensure that they get to the right slot on the production line. If that slot has the upgrade installed, the feature will be added. Oh. If ticked for the car model... I was wondering how this would work. If ticked for the car model, if it reaches the slot and that slot has the upgrade, the feature will be added. Okay. So I can actually go for... Wait. In-car music included. Really? But I want to... Okay, fine. Let's do some... availability very rare. Gross profit minus 2%. What? Why is the profit so low? So my profit per unit is $78 at 20,000, and that's if I include that. Wow, this is bad, to say the least. Alright, so I only get like a few bucks per unit sold in these cars. How the heck? That is unbelievably bad, actually. How do... And my rivals are just researching tons of stuff. This is even better. Right, so, models, production schedule. Oh, I get it. Production schedule, change schedule. I assume it's because I don't have an additional thing, I can't click that. But if I tell that, then that's the starting point, and that will begin with the base production. So it starts the model, and then from then on, it'll work based on that. I'm assuming. Also, the music's a bit loud. Hang on. The music. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Right, so that's how that's meant to work. That means I just need to get... Well, I don't actually want Robot Tech. I actually want to get Axis specialization and stuff like that. Also, power might be a good idea, because power is a constant thing. If I check my expenses... I need to claw back money as much as I can. Every hour I spend $10,000 on power. Every day, that's 120,000 roughly. But the bulk of my expenses is purely component purchasing. I need to be fiscally responsible. I need to do this correctly. And dear God, they are plowing through the research, aren't they? Right. Oh, well, I'm just still doing defects. There's got to be something I can do about defects as well. I'm just not familiar with what I'm doing. Is there something about... Is there a way I can fix defects? Is it technologies? I give large battery packs. Fit upgrade at slot fuel tank. I can make electric cars? Really? Okay, that's the problem with me not having played this game for so long. It's like it's advanced a lot since last time I was here. Let's see, research center. Oh, that's a better research center. QA. Oh, reworking, fix defects. Ah, that'll do it. Okay. So if I get that tech, I can fix defects. So I can stop trying to sell cars that have defects in them, which will increase my perceived quality. Ah, here we go. But in the meantime, I've got a thing. And what I've got is level 1 upgrade to... Yep, upgrade. I can buy extra robots, which will increase power consumption, but will increase speed by 10%. So what have we got? We have got 12. This will shave 3.5 minutes roughly off of this. So that becomes 28. Okay, so that's accelerated those slightly. That's 28 minutes. This is 34. Unfortunately, it's not quite matched up to that. So that was actually a waste of money. Yay! I have wasted money because of the drying process needing more time to do stuff. Fine. That's fine. I didn't need to do that anyway. Oh, this one's got 14 minutes on it. But then again, it's slowed down by the fact that the painting needs work. Actually, if the painting needs work, I should probably go for that. High pressure nozzles, upgrade, polished paintwork. Polished paintwork? Oh, that's probably a luxury car thing. I don't know. Body frame. The problem is that a lot of this stuff is like gets really costly as you get further into it. Like chassis specialization unlocks fit axles, fixed fuel tank, fixed undercarriage. Then there's separate slots for front axles, rear axles, and drive shaft. Wait, drive shaft? Okay, that's a new one. But I can get individual slots for these individual processes, and the individual slots work faster, but I have more slots involved. So let's take axle specialization out because it's more expensive. I'm researching chassis specialization, then body, then I'll get paint and engine and I guess accessories. But everything is kind of struggling a bit. I need to do a better thing, honestly. Oh wait, I accidentally clicked thing, efficiency. Waiting on next vehicle, waiting on resources, running. So yeah, this is why I got that achievement saying you are being a good boy. You are doing all the stuff required. But unfortunately, because of how I built this thing, it's not working too well. Also, the question is... Oh, in-car music. Oh. Right. Purchase an upgrade in one of your slots. This means that the slot has the capability to install the upgrade in the car, but does not mean it will do so unless you have also selected the upgrade as one of the fitted in the car design screen. Oh, it's the other piece of what I was doing here. So, how do I tell it to... Is that design now saved? Okay, now I can actually do that, so it's actually going, yay, you've got that. Unfortunately, it's minus 5. What? 20,000, it's now minus 507. Oh. Insufficient resources. I could probably do with an extra import slot as well. Let's do that. I feel like I'm making a very low quality content here because I don't know what I'm doing. So that will allow things to get in there a bit faster. That's good. And it also helped with this because this was overloading slightly. But it's still the paint section which is causing problems. Still my money is holding, so that's good I suppose. Just want to get power production. Research now, please. Thank you. Right, I also want more research slots, if possible. Research slots. Give me a research office. Click, click. I wanted to. Click. There we go. That's taken away a lot of money. But now, I should have these cars coming out with in-car stereo. So, haha. Yep, in-car music. Good. The problem is its price points. Let's just get into stock. There it is, right. So it's trying to sell for 20,000. Yeah. The problem is that I can't make much money off it at that point. I'm losing. Now it's not minus 800. So look, the prices are increasing. What happens if I increase it to 25,000? There we go. Basic car for 25k. Haha. I am a savvy business mogul. 25k. I don't know what price point that puts it at. Oh. Wrong price point. I've made a mistake. 21k? The problem is it doesn't tell me how much the price point marks it as, unless I'm missing something. Price category budget. Oh, 25k is when it hits mid-range, so 24,500 is when it's budget value. But let's make it 2,300. For some reason now my profit is now at 5,000. Though at 20k it was like, your profit is absolutely terrible, and now suddenly I've got good profit on it. It's like, I don't understand that. Maybe it's slow to react or something. Oh, and I've got a defect car, which is going sold for less. But hey, I'm making money. I am being financially savvy. Haha. Oh, stop researching stuff I don't have. That's not very fair of you guys. Not very fair at all. I just want my research to finish so I can actually get some stuff. Might have been a mistake, that, actually. Since I wanted to drop in, like, I normally play this thing... earn $1 million in revenue from a single... Really? I've earned $1 million. That doesn't sound quite right. Well, they're still selling in the budget price category, so hey. And they've got in-car music, which makes them more desirable too, so even better. I also want to include some additional quality checks as well, but the problem is I don't actually have anything to refactor the stuff. But I do have power, so I can do something about that. Facilities, power plant. Power supply, 1800. I use... How much do I use? I need about 8 of these, I think. Okay, I can place it outside. So, if I want to do this properly, I will put it... Just place down a power production facility. This will offset your electricity bill and should be cheaper than buying power from a utility. You'll automatically import and pay for power you still need at the usual cost. Any surplus cannot be sold. Right, so if we meet the absolute minimum of our power demand... Can I check my expenses? Oops, loans. When you get in financial trouble, you find yourself here, taking out a loan. Make sure to take out a loan before you actually run out of cash. Loads of different interest rates, terms and amounts, so be sure you make the right decision. There is no option to pay these loans off early. Not what I was after, but okay. I was trying to see if there was a graph for power usage, but there doesn't seem to be. It seems to be steady at about, I don't know, 10,000 or so. But the problem is a power plant costs 31,000 to build. So 30,000, but with that I offset a fair bit. Oh, even more robots, thank you. Right. So I'm meeting past my demand now. And my expenses were running at a couple of 100,000 per day. So I'm actually going to be that much better off if I can match that. But I've invested like a day's worth of electricity. Yeah, I'm actually like a day or so of electricity purchasing in return for not needing it ever. At least until I expand a bit more. So, but this is taking all the money I would use to, you know, to generate more stuff. Oh, research. Axle, fuel tank, and undercarriage. Excellent. We're starting to build up speed now. Of course, we are also Oh, we peaked at 100 slightly there. So, apart from the odd little blip, we are not quite maxing out our power facilities. And oh, we can get an efficiency upgrade for 5k, apparently. But hey, we're making more money. We're swimming in the money. We've got so much money because I started ripping people. Why have you got defects? Oh, 2 defects. Oh, that's horrible. And suddenly we're actually doing a lot. Why are we researching so much faster now? What's going on? I need to get I really need to get refactoring on defects sorted out. But the problem is that's 2,400, 5,900, 4,600. Fixing defects is a massive research undertaking. I don't see why it should be that expensive, but it really, really is. 6,800. That's doing really well. If I want to get some more stuff, the things I've unlocked in here are some new slots, like a fixed axle is a separate slot for which takes 6 minutes to do. Compared to this thing takes 12, but that's 6. Then we got 2 minutes to deal with fixed undercarriage, and then paint spec already. Ready? And then we've got the fuel tank, which takes another 4 minutes. So if we, it takes more time to, well, it takes the same amount of time to get through it. But as you can see, there's different stations have got different times on them. So we could increase our overall efficiency, like how often are they down? How much work are they having to do? We can separate this single thing into like a bunch of different stations, and they'll take care of the individual pieces of it in a more efficient and effective manner than the single one will do. It'll take more space, but it'll be more effective in terms of operating. So, you know, really, already. What's happened to my research? My research has gone through the roof. I'm only at 0.5. Research. Ugh. Research the axles. Then research the body frame, I suppose. Wait, we need more stuff. I'm not making a mid-size. So I do need to try and get some better text to get some better price points involved. What do I need on that? Like, is there a guide as to... Your cars in this market segment seem to be underpriced. What? My budget cars are supreme quality because they have in-car music. And they're underpriced, even though they're $500 below being in the mid-range section, so they seem underpriced. What the hell? This makes little sense, honestly. Anyway, right. Since in-car music is apparently such a valuable thing, what I really need is to get. I do need this stuff. I really do. But I want to get. The problem is that I'm not willing to pay these prices so much. Bumper spec, archers spec. If I go for all this specialization, then I run the risk of wait a second. Research. Unlocks upgrades. Unlock. So I don't actually need to research that one. Right, if I take that one off, my paint is already as good as it's going to get. I can't unlock more paint specialization. I can get upgrades to it, but I can't get any more slots for it. So I should actually go ahead and make a fully fledged painting assembly line, ready to paint my cars in the fastest possible fashion. Engine spec is also not so bad. Hang on. Do I not have an accessory spec? No, I don't. Accessories is an easy one anyway. Steering and wheel. Wait a sec. Does that? Oh, that messes things up. Oh, it's already in the queue. Is it? Oh wait, of course the queue doesn't include what's in the current research. Okay, so I've fast-tracked that. I'm going to research that. How is my my overview? How is my profit running? My profit is running at almost 50k per hour, which is pretty darn nice actually. I didn't see what that message was, but it had a red exclamation point on it, so that I get the feeling that's a bad thing. How much do these cost me? They wait, what am I paying for this research? I am analyzing my company. No, that's the wrong thing. Money, right. Expenses. How much research am I paying? Where's the research section? Research. Where are you? Oh, science. Every hour I'm paying 3,000. Really? 1, 2, 3. 3,000 each for that? You know what this means, don't you? More research. Yes, more research. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. And I will again let it spool forward a little before I record the next bit, so I'll have some more tech and some finances built up, ready for part 3. Because we seem to be a little slow getting off the ground, but we are making progress faster than I expected. So yeah, this has been IronMark3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. See you all later.